Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. As we gather, I want to ask each of you to pause for a moment, reflect on where you are in life, your goals, challenges, and dreams. Now, ask yourself, are you where you want to be? Are you on the path you envision? Life has a way of throwing us off course. We get caught in routines, distractions, and the pressures of daily life. We lose sight of our purpose, and our energy is scattered in a million directions. But resetting is a powerful and transformative act that allows us to pause, reflect, and realign ourselves with our true purpose. In life, it is all too easy to become overwhelmed by the challenges, setbacks, and noise of the world around us. We often carry the weight of past mistakes, unfulfilled expectations, and self-doubt, which can cloud our judgment and drain our energy. Resetting is not about erasing the past, but rather about stepping back, reevaluating, and giving ourselves permission to start anew with a clear and open mind. At its core, resetting is about acknowledging where we are without judgment. It requires honesty and self-awareness as we take stock of our current circumstances and recognize the areas of our lives that may be out of alignment. This process invites us to confront uncomfortable truths, such as unhealthy habits, toxic relationships, or unproductive thought patterns that no longer serve our growth. It's not an act of weakness to admit that we need a reset. In fact, it's a profound demonstration of strength and courage. When we choose to reset, we give ourselves the opportunity to let go of the mental and emotional clutter that holds us back. This includes releasing guilt, fear, and regrets that linger in our minds. Holding on to these feelings only weighs us down and prevents us from moving forward. Resetting allows us to forgive ourselves for our missteps and to see them not as failures, but as valuable lessons that contribute to our growth. It's a chance to reclaim our inner peace and create space for new opportunities to flourish. One of the most empowering aspects of resetting is the sense of control it restores. Life often feels like a whirlwind with external pressures dictating our actions and decisions. When we reset, we take back the reins. We create an intentional pause to reassess our priorities and align our actions with our values. This pause is not about inactivity. It's a deliberate act of recalibration. It's a moment to breathe deeply, reconnect with ourselves, and set the foundation for a fresh start. Resetting also encourages us to redefine our goals and aspirations. As we evolve, so do our dreams and desires. What once motivated us may no longer resonate, and that's okay. By resetting, we open ourselves up to the possibility of pursuing new paths that are more aligned with our current passions and purpose. It's a reminder that change is not only inevitable, but also necessary for growth. The act of resetting can be as simple as taking time for self-reflection, or as significant as making major life changes. It could involve journaling to process your thoughts, spending time in nature to gain perspective, or seeking guidance from a mentor or trusted friend. For some, resetting might mean stepping away from a draining job, ending a toxic relationship, or embarking on a journey of self-discovery. Regardless of the approach, the intention remains the same: to create a foundation for renewal and growth. In resetting, we also embrace the idea of progress over perfection. Too often, we delay taking action because we're waiting for the perfect moment or fear making mistakes. Resetting teaches us that perfection is an illusion and that progress is built on small, consistent steps forward. It's about focusing on what we can do today rather than being paralyzed by the enormity of what lies ahead. Finally, resetting reminds us that it's never too late to start again. Whether we're facing personal challenges, professional setbacks, or simply feeling stuck, the power to reset is always within us. Each day offers a new beginning, a chance to rewrite our story and move forward with renewed energy and purpose. Resetting is not about erasing who we are, but about honoring our journey, embracing our growth, and stepping into the future with confidence and hope. Restarting is an essential step in reclaiming momentum and embracing new opportunities. It signifies the courage to begin again after a setback, pause, or significant change in direction. It's not about discarding everything you've built, but rather about reigniting your purpose and taking deliberate steps toward progress. Restarting allows us to transform challenges into stepping stones, enabling us to move forward with renewed determination and energy. The act of restarting often begins with a decision, a commitment to take action despite uncertainty or past disappointments. It requires letting go of hesitation and embracing the possibility that starting over can lead to something even greater. Many people resist restarting because they associate it with failure. However, it is not failure, but growth that lies at the heart of this process. Starting reflects an understanding that life is dynamic and adapting to change is essential for personal and professional success. When we restart, we carry with us the lessons and experiences gained from our previous efforts. Every mistake or detour has provided valuable insights, equipping us with the knowledge and resilience needed to navigate future challenges. Restarting is not about starting from scratch, but about building on the foundation of what we've learned. It's an opportunity to refine our approach, set new goals, and pursue them with greater clarity. Restarting often involves making adjustments, whether in our mindset, habits, or strategies. It's a chance to ask important questions. What didn't work before and why? What can I do differently this time? These reflections help us create a more informed and focused plan, increasing our chances of success. By being intentional and thoughtful about our restart, we can avoid repeating past mistakes and instead forge a more effective path forward. Another key element of restarting is the mindset of optimism and perseverance. Beginning again can feel daunting, especially if we've invested significant time and effort in our previous endeavors. However, viewing a restart as an opportunity rather than a setback changes the narrative. It becomes a declaration of hope, resilience, belief in our ability to create a better future. Restarting is a reminder that progress is not linear. Life is a series of beginnings, pauses, and new starts. Every restart carries with it the promise of growth, transformation, and the chance to achieve something meaningful. By embracing the process, we empower ourselves to continue moving forward no matter where we are on our journey. Refocusing is an essential practice for achieving clarity and maintaining alignment with our goals and priorities. In a world filled with distractions and competing demands, it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Refocusing allows us to realign our energy and attention, ensuring that our efforts are directed toward the things that genuinely contribute to our growth and fulfillment. It's not about doing more, but about doing what is meaningful with intention and purpose. At its core, refocusing begins with clarity. We must first identify what we want to achieve and why it matters to us. This involves taking a step back and evaluating our current situation. Are we putting our energy into the right areas? Are the actions we're taking bringing us closer to our goals, or are they merely keeping us busy? Clarity provides the foundation for intentional action, helping us distinguish between what is essential and what is merely a distraction. Refocusing often requires us to eliminate distractions, both external and internal. External distractions may include constant notifications, unproductive commitments, or a cluttered environment. Internal distractions, such as self-doubt, overthinking, and fear of failure, can be even more detrimental. To refocus, we must address these obstacles by creating boundaries, fostering a supportive environment, and cultivating a mindset of confidence and determination. It's about creating space, mentally, emotionally, and physically, so we can direct our full attention to what truly matters. Another critical aspect of refocusing is setting clear priorities. When everything feels urgent, nothing truly is. We need to identify our most important goals and align our actions with those priorities. This process often involves making tough decisions, such as saying no to opportunities or activities that don't align with our vision. It's about recognizing that time and energy are finite resources and choosing to invest them wisely. By focusing on what truly matters, we can make meaningful progress and avoid the burnout that comes from spreading ourselves too thin. Refocusing also involves cultivating discipline and consistency. Even with the best intentions, it's easy to veer off track if we don't establish habits that support our goals. Small, consistent actions compound over time, creating momentum and driving results. Discipline doesn't mean rigidly adhering to a schedule. It means staying committed to our vision and taking deliberate steps toward it, even when motivation wanes. Additionally, refocusing is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Life is dynamic, and our priorities and circumstances evolve over time. Regularly checking in with ourselves and reassessing our goals ensures that we remain aligned with what truly matters. This might involve adjusting our approach, redefining our goals, or letting go of pursuits that no longer serve us. Flexibility is key as it allows us to adapt without losing sight of our overarching vision. Refocusing also empowers us to be present. When our attention is scattered, we often operate on autopilot, missing out on the richness of our experiences. By directing our focus to the present moment, we can engage more deeply with our work, relationships, and personal growth. This mindfulness enhances not only our productivity, but also our overall sense of fulfillment and well-being. Finally, refocusing reminds us of the importance of self-care in achieving our goals. When we're overwhelmed or burned out, it's nearly impossible to maintain focus. Taking time to recharge, whether through rest, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones, tells you that we have the energy and clarity needed to stay on track. Refocusing isn't about pushing ourselves to the limit. It's about aligning our efforts with our values and nurturing ourselves along the way. In essence, refocusing is a practice of intentionality. It's about aligning our thoughts, actions, and energy with what truly matters to us. By doing so, we create a life that is not only productive, but also deeply meaningful and fulfilling. It's a powerful reminder that clarity, discipline, and presence are the keys to achieving our most important goals and living with purpose. A fresh start is a powerful and transformative opportunity to redefine who we are and where we are headed. It represents the chance to leave behind what no longer serves us, embrace new possibilities, and step into a brighter, more fulfilling future. Whether it's prompted by a major life event, a conscious decision, or simply the desire for change, a fresh start allows us to take control of our lives and rewrite our story. At its heart, a fresh start begins with the recognition that we have the power to change our circumstances. This realization can be both liberating and daunting. Many of us carry the weight of past failures, regrets, or missed opportunities, and the thought of starting over may feel overwhelming. However, a fresh start is not about erasing the past. It's about using it as a foundation for growth. Every experience, whether positive or negative, has shaped us and provided valuable lessons. These lessons become the stepping stones for building a new path forward. Taking a fresh start requires courage. It means stepping out of our comfort zones and into the unknown. This can be intimidating, especially if we're unsure of what lies ahead. But within that uncertainty lies endless potential. A fresh start is an opportunity to explore new paths, discover hidden talents, and pursue dreams that may have been buried under the routines and expectations of daily life. It's a reminder that we are not defined by our past, but by the choices we make today. One of the most empowering aspects of a fresh start is the ability to set new intentions and goals. This process begins with self-reflection. What do we truly want? What brings us joy and fulfillment? By answering these questions, we can create a clear vision for the future. Setting intentions provides direction and purpose, helping us stay focused on what matters most. It also allows us to measure progress and celebrate milestones along the way. A fresh start also involves letting go of what no longer serves us. This could mean releasing toxic relationships, unproductive habits, or limiting beliefs. Letting go can be difficult, as it often requires us to confront uncomfortable truths and make tough decisions. However, it is a necessary step in creating space for new opportunities and growth. By shedding what holds us back, we free ourselves to embrace what lies ahead with open arms. Another essential aspect of a fresh start is adopting a mindset of resilience and optimism. Challenges are inevitable, and setbacks are a natural part of any journey. However, viewing these obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as roadblocks can make all the difference. A fresh start is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about taking one step at a time, knowing that each step brings us closer to our goals. A fresh start also encourages us to reconnect with ourselves. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to lose sight of our values and passions. Starting anew gives us the chance to rediscover who we are and what we stand for. It's an opportunity to nurture our well-being, prioritize self-care, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. By doing so, we build a strong foundation for the future. It's important to remember that a fresh start doesn't have to be dramatic or grandiose. It can be as simple as adopting a new routine, learning a skill, or making small but meaningful changes in our daily lives. The key is to approach it with intention and commitment. Small steps, taken consistently, can lead to significant transformation over time. A fresh start is a celebration of possibility. It's a reminder that we are not bound by our past or limited by our circumstances. Each new day brings with it the chance to begin again, to grow, and to create a life that aligns with our dreams and aspirations. By embracing the idea of a fresh start, we empower ourselves to take charge of our journey and move forward with hope, purpose, and determination. Clarity is a vital element of personal and professional growth, serving as the foundation for effective decision-making, purposeful action, and meaningful progress. It is the state of having a clear understanding of our goals, values, and priorities, enabling us to focus our energy and attention on what truly matters. Without clarity, we often find ourselves overwhelmed, distracted, or unsure of the next step, making it difficult to achieve our desired outcomes. Achieving clarity begins with self-reflection. It requires us to pause and ask important questions. What do I truly want? Why does it matter to me? What steps can I take to achieve it? These questions help us cut through the noise of external expectations and societal pressures, allowing us to connect with our authentic desires and aspirations. Clarity is not about having all the answers immediately, but about creating a sense of direction and purpose that guides us forward. Clarity also involves simplifying our lives. When we are pulled in too many directions or juggling competing priorities, our focus becomes scattered and our efforts lose effectiveness. By identifying what is most important and eliminating distractions, we create the mental space needed to think clearly and act decisively. Simplification is not about doing less, but about doing what truly aligns with our values and long-term vision. Another key aspect of clarity is setting clear, actionable goals. Vague aspirations can leave us feeling uncertain and unmotivated, while specific and well-defined goals provide a roadmap for success. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," we might set a goal to exercise for 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Clear goals break down complex ambitions into manageable steps, making it easier to measure progress and stay on track. Clarity also enhances our ability to communicate and collaborate effectively. When we have a clear understanding of our objectives and priorities, we can articulate them confidently to others. This not only strengthens our relationships, but also fosters alignment and cooperation in both personal and professional contexts. Clarity is a powerful tool for reducing stress and increasing fulfillment. It allows us to navigate challenges with confidence, make decisions that reflect our values, and pursue goals with purpose. By seeking and maintaining clarity, we create a life that feels intentional, focused, and deeply aligned with who we are and who we want to become. Transformation is a process of profound change where we evolve into better versions of ourselves, often in ways that challenge our existing beliefs, habits, and perspectives. It's more than just a surface-level shift. It's about deep, meaningful growth that reshapes how we view ourselves, our relationships, and the world around us. This kind of change often begins with a realization, an awakening that there's more to life, that we are capable of something greater than our current circumstances might suggest. Transformation requires a willingness to step outside our comfort zones and embrace the unknown. The first step in transformation is self-awareness. It's only when we become aware of our current state, our strengths, weaknesses, habits, and limitations that we can begin to change. This awareness provides the clarity needed to understand what isn't working in our lives and what needs to be different. Self-awareness can sometimes be uncomfortable, as it forces us to face the aspects of ourselves we may have been avoiding. However, it is through this honest self-examination that we identify areas for growth and improvement. Transformation also requires a shift in mindset. Our beliefs and thought patterns shape the reality we experience. And if we hold on to limiting beliefs, we trap ourselves in cycles that prevent growth. For example, if we believe that we're not worthy of success or happiness, that belief will influence the actions we take or don't take and the opportunities we allow ourselves to pursue. Changing our mindset involves letting go of these outdated beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones. It's about shifting from a fixed mindset where we believe our abilities are limited to a growth mindset, where we understand that change and growth are always possible. Taking action is another crucial aspect of transformation. It's one thing to have a vision of who we want to become, but without the commitment to take consistent steps toward that vision, transformation remains a dream. Small, deliberate actions over time lead to significant shifts. These actions might involve breaking old habits, adopting new routines, or learning new skills, but they all contribute to the larger process of change. It's important to remember that transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's the cumulative effect of continuous effort, perseverance, and resilience. Along the way, transformation often involves facing challenges and setbacks. Growth is rarely linear. There will be obstacles that test our resolve. However, these challenges offer valuable lessons and provide opportunities for further growth. Embracing setbacks as part of the journey rather than seeing them as failures helps us stay focused and motivated. Transformation is not just about changing external circumstances, it's about an internal shift that brings about a deeper sense of purpose, fulfillment, and authenticity. It's about becoming more aligned with who we truly are and who we are capable of becoming. Through transformation, we gain the strength to overcome obstacles, the wisdom to navigate life complexities, and the resilience to continue evolving.